Yo, what's good, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm going to be reacting to top 10 unforgettable American Horror Story couples by Msmojo. I don't remember if this was requested by one of you guys or if I just added this to the list before a long time ago, but it's been on the list for a while, so I'm ready to get into it. I'm going to like the video. Please make sure y'all like this video up for more American Horror Story. If you guys have any other specific requests, put them down in the comment section if it's turned on. But if it's not, you can just DM me on IG or comment on any other video that has its comment section turned on. Okay, I apologize for that. That's not me, it's YouTube. I go back and I turn them back on. Sometimes I turn it back off, or they'll just let it be on for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to see these top 10 unforgettable horror story couples. American Horror Story couples.
They say love conquers all. Hopefully, even when the supernatural is involved. Welcome to Msmojo, and today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 American Horror Story couples. For this list, we're looking at a few of the show's more memorable pairings, as well as some fan favorites that showed us true love can flourish even in the darkest of places. Number 10, Ben and Vivian Harmon, American Horror Story, Murder House. Marriage is hard enough, even without malevolent presences sabotaging your family. Ben and Vivian's relationship is initially precarious after a miscarriage and infidelity causes a lack of trust and intimacy. The situation takes an even darker turn when, deciding on a fresh start, they move into the infamous murder house.
I'm sure it's a beautiful house. I love you so much.
One thing you can say about these two is they definitely are not quitters. Desperately trying to rebuild their family and make their marriage work, they struggle through a demonic pregnancy, vengeful spirits, the death of their daughter, and subsequently their own deaths before trust and forgiveness is restored in the afterlife.
Vivian. Are we speaking again?
I don't know yet.
We also catch a glimpse of these two in season 8, where Vivian ultimately forgives Ben for his association with Antichrist Michael Langdon.
Is that Emma Roberts?
Number 9, The Axeman and Fiona Good, American Horror Story, Coven. Coven's supreme Fiona Good clearly wasn't the most affectionate witch, yet her steamy romance with the Axeman even had audiences fanning.
And it was fun, a little romantic game. But I've called the police.
Too bad she could never truly love anyone but herself. It's clear both these villains shared a connection beyond physical attraction, the Axeman having fallen in love with her long ago while his spirit was trapped inside Miss Robichaud's academy.
Or at least that's what you think.
While their affair did help restore some of Fiona's spark during her battle with cancer, the relationship was ultimately doomed by her selfish obsessions with youth, power, and immortality. The manipulative witch gets her comeuppance in death, spending eternity with her ex-lover in a shabby farmhouse.
How long have we been here?
Well, you can't put a clock on eternity.
Number 8, Harrison and Meadow Wilton, American Horror Story, Cult.
Sweetheart, your gay is showing.
Although Billy Eichner and Leslie Grossman's amazing chemistry are a big part of what made Meadow and Harrison such a memorable pair, we can't deny their story is a unique one. These high school besties ended up making a pact that if they were still single at 35, they'd get married, despite Harrison being gay.
Here, why don't you take these coupons and you can wallow in your white appropriation of Hispanic culture?
Serving often as comedic relief, we quickly start to see cracks in the marriage in the form of financial troubles, Meadow's unreciprocated romantic feelings, Harrison's bitter regrets, and ultimately their individual downfalls as members of Kai Anderson's cult. Joining a murderous cult for love, power, and respect may have been their motivator, but it unfortunately wasn't enough to save their relationship, or ultimately their lives.
Oh, this crazy bitch.
Number 7, Kyle Spencer and Zoe Benson, American Horror Story, Coven.
Don't you look thirsty?
Is that your superpower?
Since the very beginning, this relationship has suffered many obstacles. From Kyle's untimely death to his shoddy resurrection, to Zoe helping him regain some form of humanity, there seemed to be no end to the drama. Thankfully, in life and in death, one element that never seemed to waver was the deep connection these two shared, and the love that quickly grew from it.
You're not stupid. Everything you know, it's stuck in your head.
While the circumstances surrounding Kyle and Zoe's coupling are rather grim to say the least, they still manage to live out a somewhat innocent and ultimately sweet romance, complete with a happy ending not often enjoyed by couples in the AHS universe.
I love you.
Number 6, Jimmy Darling and the Tattler Sisters, American Horror Story Freak Show.
It's not every day it comes across two beauties in one body.
It seems like Jimmy Darling is set to live a great love story with Maggie Esmeralda, despite Dot's infatuation with him.
What?
Dot and her sister Bet also have their fair share of other love interests.
What?
From Bet's Stockholm Syndrome with the obsessed Dandy Mott, to the sisters' fling with crazed magician Chester Krebs. In the end, though, after braving the horrors of Elsa's freak show together, it makes perfect sense this trio would find solace in each other's arms.
Jimmy, darling, I have loved you since the first moment I set eyes on you.
Seemingly content with a baby on the way, their happy ending is well deserved, and above all else, as normal as can be.
My girls feel.
This really is something
Number
else.
5, Desiree Dupree and Angus
Oh,
T.
she's
Jefferson,
in this too?
American Horror Story Freak Show.
Angela?
It seemed almost poetic that most of the surviving freaks went on to live happy, healthy, ordinary lives after the season's ordeals.
I came to see Miss Desiree, the most beautiful woman in the world.
Desiree was no exception, having found a secret beau who seemed to not only appreciate and admire her, but who shared her desire to settle
He
down and
looks
have
familiar.
a family. After her rocky relationship with strongman Del Toledo, Desiree found exactly what she needed in the mysterious Angus T. Jefferson. Though not much is explained regarding the nature of their relationship, they're shown a few years later happily married, trick-or-treating with their 2 kids, the details seemingly inconsequential.
Everything we got at home is just smooth.
Number 4, Luke Ramsey and Nan, American Horror Story Coven.
Stay away from her!
Unconventional couples are nothing new to the AHS universe, yet none are as sweet or as endearing as this pair. Often underestimated and overlooked, Nan is not only a gifted witch, but also manages to catch the eye of her handsome neighbor Luke. Their instant connection is only made deeper by her ability to read his mind, which lets her sense when he's hurt or in trouble.
Is that the
Things
same
take a
girl
turn for
from
the worse,
Glee?
however, when after planning to run away together, Luke takes a bullet for Nan.
Oh, shit. Oh.
He ultimately dies at the hands of his abusive mother, Joan, smothered
Damn.
under a pillow. Fueled by anger, she uses her newly formed concilium powers to murder Joan, making her drink bleach.
You have to be cleansed.
Now that's some cold-blooded revenge. Number 3,
That
Kit
is
and Alma Walker,
crazy.
American Horror Story Asylum.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is the third time I didn't see. This is the third time I didn't see him. So he got, so far, 3 different names. Okay. I think y'all told me that some actors and actresses from American Horror Story, like, reappear in certain, what is it exactly? Certain parts of the series, I guess, as different characters. So it's very interesting to see him 3 different times looking slightly different because of his hair. It's really the biggest difference. So yeah, and of course whoever he's with, so that's different too. So who was he before he resurrected, then when he resurrected, and then I don't know if that's a different person or not.
Alma Walker, American Horror Story Asylum.
This is Asylum. The other one was Coven.
This
Coven.
interracial couple's relationship, set in the 1960s, was subject to many struggles, from their stigmatized union to alien abductions and the horrors of Briarcliff Asylum. Thanks to their
Alien
love and
abduction.
devotion, Kit never forgot his wife, despite sharing affections and eventually a son with fellow Briarcliff inmate Grace. Alma is later discovered to have survived the extraterrestrials, awaiting his return accompanied by Kit's baby daughter. Attempts at a polyamorous family go awry when Alma murders Grace in a fit of madness.
Alma! What have you done?
After Alma mysteriously passes away a few years later, Kit is left mourning his first real love, knowing that this time she's gone for good. Number 2. Liz Taylor and Tristan Duffy, American Horror Story Hotel.
How many different American Horror Stories are there?
Here's another correlationship ended abruptly by a bitter evil. This particular pair was not only a surprise to fans, but a pleasant change of pace to the manipulation and bloodlust of the season's other lovers. It also served as a representation of love with a trans partner. Arrogant male model Tristan learns to open up and let his guard down around the hotel's bartender Liz Taylor, experiencing acceptance and understanding for the first time in his life.
Please, after all I've done, let me just have this one.
Not only do we see her open him up to new experiences and ideas, but we also...
So, they're broken up like by the seasons. Bless me. Thank you. Anyway. What are the different seasons? Yeah, okay. Got it.
Wait.
Let's go back.
It also served as a representation of love with a trans partner. Arrogant male model Tristan learns to open up and let his guard down around the hotel's bartender Liz Taylor, experiencing acceptance and understanding for the first time in his life.
Please, after
Is
all
that
I've done,
Gaga?
let me just have this one.
Not only do we see her open him up to new experiences and ideas, but we also witness his deep need to be loved finally fulfilled by their relationship. Their tragic end at the hands of the Countess is only a slight blip in their eternal love, since they're finally reunited after Liz's death in the series finale.
You had more living to do. I couldn't get in the way of that.
Before we unveil our most heartwarming number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Shelby and Matt Miller, AHS, Roanoke. Leave it to a haunted house to ruin a seemingly happy and healthy marriage.
We settled in Los Angeles, the yoga capital of the world, and decided to start a family.
Jimmy Darling and Maggie Esmeralda, AHS, Freak Show. Maggie paid dearly for her past sins, including losing the love of Lobster Boy Jimmy.
You think I was born yesterday? What's next? Do you want to go for a stroll in the woods?
Allie and Ivy Mayfair Richards, AHS, Cult. After driving her wife mad, Ivy should have known Allie would make her pay for her indiscretions.
People died, Ivy, because of you.
Wait, how is she one
Before
head
we
now?
continue, be sure to subscribe to our
One
channel
person?
and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Tate Langdon and Violet Harmon, American Horror Story Murder House.
And he's
If you
Tate
love
now.
someone, you should never hurt them. Never.
Right?
One of the most beloved yet polarizing couples in the AHS series, Tate and Violet are suffering love incarnate. They not only bond over their shared familial struggles, but also through a mutual understanding of what it means to be outcasts.
He wants to separate us. He's gonna send you away.
After discovering Tate's involvement in a mass shooting, as well as him being a ghost, Violet ends her life. Tate's many atrocities committed in the murder house are soon revealed, including the rape and pregnancy of her mother Vivian. Although the first season ends with Violet unable to forgive him, she offers him a second chance at love after season 8 reveals he was under the influence of the devil.
I'm so sorry for everything. I know.
Now, that's one heck of a redemption arc. Do you agree with our picks?
This was a top 10 unforgettable American Horror Story couples. The devil. The devil was inside of him. Y'all, I'm gonna have to... I don't know. I feel like American Horror Story... it's another one of those where I'm kind of hesitant to get into. Because of like... I don't know. I'm not really that into mythical stuff. If that makes sense. So that's kind of what it is. I like that real stuff. I like real stuff. Unless it's like horror, of course, or psychological. But I enjoy these reactions. So if you guys do have any more American Horror Story related videos, hit me up. Make sure y'all comment down below y'all thoughts on this if the comment section's turned on. Stay tuned and stay litty. Yeah.